Now to a Texas mother being called a hero. Mia Taylor and her 4 sons were caught in the hail of bullets, and she was wounded trying to protect them. And she joins us now from Garland, Texas. Mia, it is so good to see you. Tell us how you are doing this morning as you continue to heal and recover from your wound.
I'm just very thankful, and I'm just glad I'm still here. I'm glad my boys are still here, and I'm just very thankful.
Thankful is the word, and we are thankful for that as well. You went there with your sons to the protest. Tell us what happened then.
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to take my boys to the protest so they can just see unity and how we can come together to make a difference. And everything was great. You know, it started to come to an end, and we were just talking.
And then the shots rang out. When did you know that you were hit?
As we were on the corner, we heard it was really just me and my boys and the police officers on that corner, and we heard that first shot. And we all just kind of looked around, and officers included, not entirely sure what that was or where it was coming from. And then a second shot rang out, and I heard the officer, he yelled out, you know, he's got a gun. He said, run or get down. And then it just was a barrage of bullets that just, it almost sounded like they were coming from everywhere. My kids took off up the block, and of course I'm making sure that they're ahead of me as much as possible, and I'm running as well, but then I feel it hit me in the back of my leg, and it slowed me down immediately. And I guess my son Andrew turned around to either see where I was, or he might have heard what I said. I'm not entirely sure, but he turned around, and I'm like, oh God. I just grabbed him, and I just fell on him, just kind of just threw all my weight on him to get him down into the street. And
your motherly instincts just kicked in. Even in that time, your motherly instincts, you were there, you wanted to protect your children.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
And what did the police do when they knew that you were shot? The police around you?
A few officers had come up that block right where we were, and they saw us laying there, and one of them asked, you know, is anyone hit? My son said no, because he was not aware at the time that I had been shot. I said yes, but in a very low kind of tone as to not startle my son. And the officer asked again a little more aggressively, is anybody hit? And I said, yes, sir, I am, in my leg. And I mean, they went into action. They surrounded us. They did for me and my son what I did for my son, and that was to protect us. And they went into action, no hesitation whatsoever.
They were doing their job.
I'm just so grateful.
Doing their job to protect,
so grateful.
To protect and to serve. And you saw some police officers get shot before your eyes, Mia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did. I saw 2 officers. I saw 2 officers get shot.
I'm so sorry. I mean, I know what you were saying and what people are trying to grapple with what's going on in this country. And in part, the protests, you said that you were there with your sons because of unity. You wanted to show Dallas coming together. There were others that were there, though, as you know, because they were upset with the 2 gentlemen that were killed earlier the week in Minnesota and in Louisiana. What do you say to people who are waking up? We're about to start a new week, Mia, and last week is one that we all want to put behind us, but we have to learn and move forward together.
We do. We absolutely do. As my son stated, you know, these are isolated incidences. Unfortunately, it's frequent in the incidences, but we have to learn to love. We have to learn to understand that policemen and policewomen are not robots. They are human. We are all human, and we all make mistakes. Some are more permanent mistakes than others, but we can all get over anything if we just come together. Just communication. It all starts with communication, if you ask me. We all have so much more in common than I think that we all want to admit. And it starts with family. It starts with family.
You know, you remind me a lot of my mom. She used to say that a lot too. She would say, honey, we have more in common than not. So why don't we focus on those similarities? And a lot of it begins with family.
Exactly.
Mia Taylor, thank you so much.
Exactly, we do.
Yeah, thank you very much for your strength and your courage, and continue to know that the nation, the world, we're thinking of you, your family, all the people there in Dallas, as well as the families who lost loved ones last week in other places. Thank you, Mia Taylor. You take care.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
So she was shot. She didn't want to startle her son, so she whispered to the police officer that she had been hit.
And you just see how much she is powered by love. So strong.
Message there for all of us.